Good afternoon. How are you doing? Stu, Jason, good to see you. If anyone comes in and I haven't got a wrench, let us know because I can't see on StreamYard. We're going to the dump. I was all organised and then I wasn't. Didn't realise the time. As usual. How's things, you lovely lot? Buddy Biggs, Dale. So good morning, good afternoon and good evening. Whew. Got a lady walking the little old dogs. Buddy, how are you doing? We are going to the dump. I had left, but then I had to go back because I forgot to lock Willow away. And I didn't want to get home to a shredded house. Dan, good morning, how are you doing? Pizza, you alright? Yeah. Baz, you alright? Cheap seats, how you doing, cheap seats? I'm good, Baz. Pops, how you doing, Pops? Damn it. Meant to bring a pinpointer. Although, I don't think it'd be any good here, it's just so much metal in the coal and whatnot. Good, good to see you. Frack, how you doing? Good evening. Wow, it's warm. I've had to bring a coat. It's fun to get through the brambles and the nettles. Oops, and a sticky willy. Mick, good afternoon. I am well warm. Wow. Yeah, the jollies are over, back to normal life. Are you out fishing this weekend, Mick? Ooh, I love some thunder and light. I need a drink. Dry mouthing strikes again. Kiss and Dicey, it's not here. Sky doesn't look great, but it's not going to wheel me, I don't think. It looks angry. Cheers, bud. I could hear him in the kitchen, and I couldn't see him. Then I saw the huge teddy that daughter got given shaking a little bit, and there he was. Dale. Janie, good to see you, Janie. Thanks for coming in. We're going to go to the Victorian dump. We've had a lot of torrential rain, so it might have loosened some stuff off. So we're going to go and have a peruse around. Thanks. Janie, have you got a spanner? If you've not got a spanner, I'll go get you one. On StreamYard, I can't tell who's got what. Let's go. At least I've got a jacket if I need it. But it is rather close. You don't want to know what? Oh, Stu, I thought you said Shaz. What did I say? Jessie, how are you doing, chick? The chairman, good to see you. Wow, it's warm. Scott, how are you doing? Good evening, Scott and Dale. I'm Frack. I'm getting quite good at this time zone thing. Jake was up late. He was live earlier on. Don't know if he was away to bed. I presume he is. Daniel, how are you doing? We have caravans. I'll just put you down while we get past this caravan. Fishing frustrations. How are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Just hold you down for a minute. Yeah, you're right. There you go. Oh, it's lovely and warm. Short weather, really, but not where we're going. You've got rain as well, don't you? That seems to be a theme for today. I took a time lapse on the front a couple of nights ago, and Mick and Nick had all the lightning at the beach. I had like a shelf cloud and torrential rain the other side. PA, how you doing? It's just a little market town. Calling it a town's a bit extreme, to be honest. A lot of the older houses, you have terraces, or sandstone terraces all over. A lot of them have been miners' cottages, but then you've got the villas, the more expensive homes that your doctors, your surgeons, your bankers all lived in. Right, you go. You're right. I'm missing an on, sorry. Just like that. Challenging, good morning. They're charging your data. They're taking a mickey with your internet connection, aren't they? Nessie in the house. Nessie and her nuggets. If you haven't got Nessie's nuggets, go over. She's got a couple of shorts up. If you watch all the way through, leave a comment and thumb it up and press the subscribe button. It should stick. People have been subscribing to it and it's just been getting pulled back off. Just her backup channel for times of noise. There's the George post box. These usually have ER for Queen Elizabeth, but this one is GR, the Queen's dad, George, King George. Jamie, good morning. We're going ratchet, Mick. I remember the gloves. Yay me. But Jamie, I was thinking about bringing the pinpointer, but one, I forgot, and two, I wasn't sure what it would signal or what it wouldn't signal. Ooh, heck. Hoverflies are driving me mad. The masquerade looking like. How's things, Jason? How's winter going your way? That stone wall needs some work on it. It's all bowed out. It's a retaining wall. It's probably got another wall behind it, but it's a bit wonky. Gypsies, have you been behaving? I was in watching one of Jake's back. Lindy makes a valid point, to be fair. Yeah, she's got a bit quiet. She's busy, but it's not on YouTube so much. Was it? Europe is getting clobbered with ridiculous temperatures. Ground temperature was it in Sicily? I think it was Italy. It was 60 degrees Celsius yesterday, knocking on to 49 degrees Celsius. And it's going to get hotter, but it's missing us. There you go, cheek seats. That was what I wanted to hear. Behaving. Kind of be boring, I must admit. Proper food. No pot noodles. Not a hope in hell. Oh, there's our ridiculously on point trim bush. Their bush is very neat and tidy. There's never a branch out of place. They must cut it every other day. See that cone? What shape? I'm not sure how to cut it into a cone. YouTube is watching. Joe, how you doing? Look at it. Samuel, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. You got some more Victorian buildings on the left, sandstone. Terrace. What they're doing to you? What have you said? What have you done? You don't really do. You don't do that wrong, to be fair. What they're hitting you with? Buddy, that sounds like an excellent plan. Romy, how are you doing? No IPA. The cows in this field have put bells on them. I'm not quite sure why. There's not a public footpath through it. Where are they? Are they going to make me out a liar or they're hiding? See, it's not very many times you get fields of cattle in the middle of the town. Right, we're going to look over the fence, see if they're down the bottom. Can't see them unless they're in the top corner. That little shed there. I don't know if it was a little hay loft, if there was a pig shed on the side of it. It's that little ruined building in the bottom. Johnny, small papa, how you doing? Good to see you, sir. Oh, heck. Look at, oh, heck, hang on. Right, we need to survey this. Which way is it going? Oh, god damn it. See that? It's like a ledge. It is a ledge. It's coming this way. Oh, and it's moving fast, look. Look at the ledge on that. Isn't that odd? Why has it got a ledge? I don't know if you can see it. We're going down into the Victorian dump. Someone has been digging in there, like industrial sized digging, but they must have a list of things they want. I presume they're selling bottles and things. They've left behind Victorian shoes. I found a Victorian shoe. Now I dated it through the heel shape. It's about 1850 and a boy's shoe. The size, I think I was looking at with them 8 months ago. It'll be around about a size 3 in our feet or a 4. So I rang the local museum and said, look, do you want it? I've got this. Do you want it? And they said, no. I'm intrigued by that shelf. Silver MT Homestead. Thank you for coming in. I've got some legendary names in here today. Shroom. Little pointy cap, little shroom. And I've got, man, I really don't like the look of that that's coming, you know. Barry, how you doing, Barry? Thanks for coming in. So yeah, I offered them it and they said no. They don't have any conservatives. So it would be a case of sending it off to some conservators, but the museum didn't want it. They also didn't want sticky balls. Yes, lots of sticky balls in here. They also didn't want the voluntary army button. I found someone's uniform. It had fell off, a lovely brass button. Royal coat of arms, and I ID'd it with the maker's mark on the back. So it was late 1800s, the end of the 1800s, and it was a volunteers army badge. How cool's that? Mick, hand me down. Good to see. How you doing? Mick will probably be absolutely shattered, I would say. He's had a very busy week. Dave Knight, how you doing? Sorry, I don't wish to be ignorant to people. What the heck, what was that? So we're going to go into the bowels of here. We'll have a look out to the coast. I think it's going to be wrapped up in rain, as we potentially are. Oh, you can see the Lake District. It's not actually that bad. So, to the left. To the left of that cloudburst, you've got a mountain range over there, and that's the Lake District, the start of the Lake District. That way, Scotland. Oh, brilliant, hand me down. What's on the cards, MT? What have you been up to? T-Rep. How you doing, T-Rep? Fishing shop. They should have a plaque on the door with your name on it, you know. Do you know what, Janie? I spend more time laughing at myself than I do out else. See, someone's been walking down here. Let's have a spy. This path wasn't here. I was looking for my old... Is there a path? Right, we're going to follow the path. I'm going to use my bag of things to get it out of the way. If this path ends... Ouchie! It does end. I'm not going to be happy, but it could be the badges. There's a badger set close by. Now we'll put it down to the badges. We'll keep going there. Is it down to the badges? I think it possibly could be. Yeah, badges. You see the track. Nice one. BB, how you doing, BB chick? Hi, Jenny. I spend more time laughing at myself than anyone else possibly could. Right, these things scare me. Can't remember the name. These seed... Don't want to touch it. These seed pods. This is a really small one. I'll see if I can find a bigger one. Ah, they make me flinch. Right. They explode. That one's not ready yet. They explode. So seed pods have a coil inside them, and the seeds can shoot out a couple of meters. And you do it, it's like an electric shock. It's quite scary. Catherine's BB. And the legendary T-Rep. Has it? It should behave these days because I put pretty much all the settings off apart from the drop. I can't, oh heck, I'm moving you around. Daniel. Nice one. That's what I like to hear. In hindsight, I should have put my hair up in a bun. So the kids have been playing down here. Make a little campsite by the look of it. Ooh, that roof would be handy for something. Where's the wind come from? All the way through here, you find bits of Victorian goodies all over the ground. The rabbits will dig them up, as well as them being shallow. So this is the start of the earthwork that the Victorian dubs in. Cool, sweet dreams. Demi, you little legend, you. So we'll find bits on. Oh, there's been chicken in there again. Let's have a peruse in the hall. This one. It looks like they have been back in, but I'm not seeing anything. It's a pottery. What are you? You're an unusual shape. Mick, we still need to find me handle off that lovely big Toby jar. Got a little piece of black, blue and white. Shandy, how are you doing, chick? We'll see if I can get through here without having to put a coat on to get through, because it's going to be a bit high. See, they've been gathering pottery up. Lovely bits of pottery. Let's have a look. Oh, bending down. That'll have been a nice jam jar or relish. Part of a teapot. There's lots of teapots. Pipe. Ooh, heck. A very big fat pipe. First one, stew. And I think, right, we've got a maker's mark, so I'm going to research that. The things with the pipes and the bottles, I love the research. I don't really care if they're not 100% complete. I'm more interested in their history. I've got a couple of bottles with labels on that I need to have a look at. See if I can clean them up any. Tim, how you doing? Up early to empty the dog. Oh, Jenny, I could spend hours here. Absolute hours. Right, see, someone's been down. They've been knocking a path. This is an early bit. I don't think we can get through there. Further along. Up and up. Where's my bit of fence that I stagger over? I think, oh, it's going to have to maybe be that way. Because I think it's going to be a bit too overgrown to get through. Because the other side is full of brambles. We've got to be there. Exactly, Janie. That's the thing. I've got a video up of a clay pipe that I found at W. White. Oh, heck. What was that wrapped around my ankle? Sticky Willy. W. White from Glasgow. I've got other pipes from a guy called Tiffin at Newcastle. Well, Gateshead. And he was actually, he worked for his dad from 6-year-old. Flies everywhere. Right, quickly over, ignoring the Sticky Willy. Sycamore trees covered in green flies. Don't do green flies to creep me out. Wow, they've been at it again. They've been at it a lot. Let's have a look. Brambles, get out my way. Right, I'll be back within a sec. We're going to barge because we have brambles and nettles in our way, and I've got a t-shirt on. Oh, heck. Yes, I do believe they've been back. Can't see much in there. But there's loads on here. Look at all this. Oh, that would have been lovely all in one piece. Gareth, how are you doing? Wow, they've pulled it through from there. Wow. They've been very busy. They've totally collapsed the fence down. Right, let's have a look. So we have a huge demijohn, massive one. Elusive. That would have been lovely in one piece. Black glass. Is it black? No, it's dark green. Dark green glass. And a pretty plate. Just a hint of a maker's mark. A fancy teapot. I've just seen something here. Where is it? What a shame. Stout bottle. Ironstone stout. What is that? Is that a window ledge, do you think? Could be a window ledge. Shandy, yeah, I thought about that. You get absolutely loads of that design. You get like mugs absolutely covered. What is that? Oh, not a lid. It's a teapot, black teapot lid. So it was a funny shape. Right, we're going to delve down. See what's left behind. See, that's another big piece of pottery. What are you? That was a huge charger. Look at the size of that. It's massive. Can't make out the maker's mark. Cheap, cheap, sticky balls and Jack and Willow. Still hoping, hope beyond hope, that we'll find the handle to that big pot. Let's have a look. That was a huge one. There's another piece of that. What is that? So you got that shape. Must be a window. Gotta be. Angela, you alright? Thank you for coming in. There's a few teapots lying around. What's that? And what goes on with that bottle? It can't be hot, or they wouldn't have left it. Oh, the broken one. No sign of a label. It's an unusual one. Don't really normally see the square ones here. That was probably a relish. I've got a stamp on. Ooh, 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 ooh. What's that? Big oven dish. Plain white ironstone oven dish. I've got a fancy vase there. Oh, fancy. No, it's a vase, I think. Attempt to marble it. Shape. More likely a vase of a sort. Top off one of the soda bottles. Right, I'll go around that side. This looks really pretty. Willow pattern. Pixie, how you doing, chick? Same age group. Oh, what's that? Ooh, that was a tooth. It is the ridge of a fancy jar. Some brown and white bird design. That's got a load of metal attached to it. The fire ashes. Hopefully we're going to be good for the odd pipe. I know Stuart likes the pipes. I presume that was an ink jar. Had to be ink, more likely. Carrick. Carrick and Riddell. Carlisle and Brampton, so a beer bottle. How's things, Pixie? What are you? A round one. Right, let's get up in here, if I can. Oh, I'm too tall for squeezing in little gaps, you know. Way too tall. Can't actually see much there. Find a lot of this. A lot of it. Whoop one. Who's whoop one? Oh, cool. Nothing like a good chilled weekend. Watch me fall down the pile, it's rather high. Nice little teapot. Teacup. With I've been having a real root around in here. Demi-johns. What was that? I'd love to find one of these whole. Love, love, love to find them. And it says Armstrong, I believe. Right, we're going to head down the pile, God help me. And have a look down this side. See what else they've been up to. I had a spot of water on my arm. Right, let's get down. So this has all been washed down. I've had really heavy rain. Oh heck. Loads of the branches and leaves are down. We have a bit of a mountain in our way. This is going to be fun. Oh, do you know what, Frack? I would love it. That huge bottle, I think, is that still here? There was a lot of little bottles and ink wells and things falling out that edge. Ooh, heck. This is a bit loose. Let's have a look. Teeny tiny. Fine bone china handle. Oh, I've ended up doing splits and all sorts here. See that part of the shoe? This is looks like an adult shoe. It's a very, very wide heel. See those metal nails are still in there? That's a big fat heel. Gotta be a man's shoe. That metal is still in there. Yeah, right touch of fishing live. Ooh, the bottom of that bottle's unusual. Let's have a look. I thought I found a pipe there. H&B. I was just looking around my feet. Look at that glass. How pretty is that? Jay. Rob, how are you doing? Pipes. Ooh, a few pipes, right. A pipe ball. We have another mahoosive stem. Now then, this one was used a lot. Have I got, oh, is there another piece here? It's got nettled. Who? I haven't got one. Can't see one with a mouthpiece on. So this end would have been rounded. Focus. That would have been rounded. Can you see that end at the top of flatter? In fact, you can see the groove. See that indentation there? That is from the gentleman's teeth, or the lady. Slowly, the pottery would be rubbed off by the teeth. I've got one at home, and he only must have had one front tooth by the wear on it. Now, this was a really pretty pipe, more ornate. See, the idiot one in me wants to crawl in there, but smart Shaz's head is saying, "Don't you idiot, here comes the rain." I'm going, "Oh heck, ouchie." Now here I found a doll, part of a doll's face, and I also found a kid's teapot piece. It's nice to find the kids' toys. It looks like they've been working on the whole further back. I mean, that was a really little pretty, was it a finger bowl? Could be a teacup. Rose, how you doing, chick? So it was over here that I found part of the kids' teapot. And the doll's face actually was in this pile. I love the finds that were used, if you see what I mean. If you see what I mean. Right, we're going to try and get down here and go across. How you doing, Rose? I could quite easily be about to go flat on my back end all the way down this bank because it's extremely loose. Someone's been collecting bits of pottery, look. They've got the same design. They've been trying to put a bowl back together, a plate back together by the look of it. A stag. Isn't that nice? Another piece, no, that's blue. Come on, little treasures, pop out at me. Ooh, heck. Started slipping. I found all sorts. I've got corks, bottles with corks inside them. What's that blue? You find these up over, and I've worked out what they are. Or is it? No, it's not. It's glass. Cobalt blue. It's pretty stuff. Nicholas, how you doing? John, good to see you. How are you? Right, I'll hold on to this. Oh, hang on, we've got a bit of a pipe. This pipe's odd. It's nipped, it's very thin. And the hole's very close to that top side. See how it's been chipped with his teeth? It's not rounded. Salika, how are you doing? Right, we've got to get down here, which is going to be fun. We might get down really quick. I'll just move that. Right, let's get up there. They've spent a lot of time here. Janie, Abandoned and Forgotten Wales. Well, his name's kind of self-evident, but the places that he goes and what he goes through to get through, and he's like, wow, immense effort. I'm interested to see if they're going to have kept going this way. They seem to have been working more on a couple of holes over here. And you have the oyster shells. We're about 40 minutes by car from the road. So back in the day, they were a cheap food source. What's that handle? Leave the bag there. Should I leave the bag there? No, I'll bring it. Ooh, heck. Oh, cool, Pixie. Ooh, heck. Minnie doesn't bend that way. There's a lot of hawthorn in here, which isn't pleasant. It's very spiky. Ooh, nettles. See, they've been in here. And have they been in here more? Yes, they have. Let's have a look. Oh, that's a shame. Nice little pot. Could be a radish pot. I've got a gorgeous little pot at home. Just a little piece out of it. Oh, that's a shame as well. It's missing the top. Another Crosby's cough elixir. Cough medicine made balsamic. I haven't found any marbles yet today. Lots of marbles. See, this was filled. Oh, look at all this. This is new. This is all new. We might have some interesting finds in here. Oh, what are you? Alright, answers on a postcard. What is that? So you have that side. Is it? I have no idea what that is. If anyone does, let me know. Isn't that odd? Has it been a jug? Maybe. And that's a more stylised spout. Anyone here? Do you know what, Demi? I fancied a go at... Oh, look, Jamie. Nice piece of quartz. I fancied a go at resin, actually. Some nice... Oh, look at that. Very ornate. You need to go back up behind me. There's loads all around. Right. We're going deeper underground. See, I can see stuff in that bank at the back there, look. Talca, how are you? Oh, we've got another jug, jar. Let's try the top off and see. Another stem of a pipe. Can't see any maker's mark though. I had to pick some up and it was a leaf. Some lovely old blue and white. Rob, have you been behaving? Yay. Kids stylus from the slate. I love these. So our kid doing the schoolwork on the slate. There you go. Lovely. Right, I'm going to put that in my pocket so I don't lose it. They're the kind of special things that were really used. Oh, they have been busy. How am I going to get in there? Oh, wasp, go away. I can't run. No, right, hang on. Wasp welcoming committee. Can we get back without the wasp? Sam, how are you doing, Sam? Long time no see. Yeah, Jamie, have a look over on Salika's. Right, where's it gone? Pipe. Now that's an old pipe. It's got a fancy detail on the top. No maker's mark, just that stamp work around the top. The hang-on thing, like the stylus in a back pocket. Pipes. I mean, I do like the bottles, I won't lie. But I love those things possibly more. I love the ink jars. Absolutely love the ink jars. Let's see what they've been up to through here. They've been doing a bit because they built a path through. Oh, I thought I had a marble there. Not had any marbles yet. Don't particularly want to be in the hole, but it looks like I'm in it. Right, up we come. They have spent a lot of time here. So much. Oh, what a shame. That would have been beautiful. Little teeny tiny bottle. And I've actually got some of these. So this is a made in Germany bottle. I've got a Germany one and I've got a France one. Could be chemist with medicines, can be perfume. That's an actual really small one. There you go, made in Germany. Pinned, how you doing, Pinned? They've been busy at the Victorian dump, so I've come for a look. That was a very nice cup. Painted on the inside too. Lovely edge to it. Oh, good, Pinned. I'm just getting a bit mucky, as usual. Now, here are you. So it's another Brampton one. Beatty. One of the soda bottles. You very rarely find a full one. I have got a full one. But the kids at the time would smash the tops off to get the marbles out for a cheap toy. I've got a pile of marbles at home, I must admit. I've also got carpet marbles, so ceramic marbles, lawn marbles, actually dedicated to it. We've got a lovely little porcelain tea egg cup. Adrian, how you doing? Whoever's digging it, they don't seem to value kind of things that I value. Like, this is intriguing me. I've got a slug on my finger. Get off. This must be part of a jug. So it's broken on those pieces there. But it's also separate. Was it a milk jug or was it a cream jug? What was it? Janie, everybody in this chat is amazing. Fantastic channels. Should really go and look down there. Because they just seem to throw lots of good stuff. Got a big chunk of molten glass. Someone smashed a bottle and it ended up in the fire. Big chunk of molten glass. Quite like those, you know. But yeah, the pottery I would love to do. Are you part of it? No, you're not. I'd like to find some more of this. Oh, what's that? Got a metal latch, I believe. You do occasionally find paper here. I'd love to find a book. I found material. I've found quite a few perishable items. Like bottles with labels still on. Sorry, I'm just eyeballing all around me. There's just so much to look at. Pick up and check. Lots of blue and white. Another willow pattern. No, that was very nice, whatever it was. Focus. We shall ignore the fact that I've got gloves in the bag and I haven't put them on. Typical Shazza style. I nearly left those. Can't be leaving those behind. What's occurring over here? Ooh, dizzy ducks. Jenny, yeah, I love it. Love, 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 love it. I need to get some glue. I've got the majority of the parts of something. Right, I'm going to put that stylus in the bag. I'd be gutted if it falls out of my pocket. That's special. That is really special. The kids' stylus for the slate at school. Writing stylus. Love it. Yes, I'm mucky. Wouldn't be me if I wasn't mucky. I want my drink out. I get all overexcited. I start rooting around. And that's a point where it's like, it's kind of pointless putting gloves on now. Hashtag dirty. Not so much hashtag sticky balls today. Can we get that? That would have been nice. That would have been very nice. Ooh. Put that down. That would have been very nice. Dirty, sticky balls. This rubbish. Oh, what's that? Yes, a button. Metal button. You little beauty. It's plain. I think it's got striations. I wonder if it had material on it. It's intact. Don't know if you can see the little lines on it. It probably had material wrapped around it. Almost like upholstered. It's what I mean, tiny little things like that. And my stylus. What are you? Pieces of metalwork. Could have been a little lock. So I'm just looking around my feet. I like that little tiny button. It's cute. Right, we're going to go down to where the Victorian... Oh, a bit of pipe. Oh, a few bits of pipe. Hang on. Oh, look at that one. It's actually got a root growing through it. Can't see any maker's mark. It's had a root grow all the way through. Nicholas. How you doing, Nicholas? Another. Oh, I've got maker's mark, or is it just muck? I think it's muck. Everything was glass, pottery, or metal. There's a lot of metal, a lot of coal. Yes, just get your teeth right in shot. There's a syphilis syringe. Nutter, my mate, how are you doing? So, we've got more shoe. A big shoe. Right, hang on. Look at the size of that. That was a very big shoe. That was huge. See all the little nails in, all the tacks? Lovely shoe. Joyride, how you doing? I would like to find that hole. Cobalt blue. How's things, Joyride? Ah, another pipe. It was thrown in the fire. Someone took that in the fire. Or dropped it in the fire. That shoe was enormous. I mean, like, I'm a size 8. And it is bigger than mine. So it's pretty much the same shape as mine. Oh no, could be a 9. Big size for back in the day. Where people were littler in general. Another piece of pipe. What were you? What were you? Another piece of pipe. Now then, why is that like that? Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, damn it. I got all excited. Size 4. Oh, I've got big feet. I'm an 8. But I'm 5'8", so I kind of almost in. Well, kind of. So, ooh, what's that? Another piece of pipe. A big fat pipe. A really fat pipe, actually. Very fine glass. Right, down the bottom. There's some stuff rolled down the hill. I'm looking for more buttons now. Oh, something Sauce and Simpson. Ends with a Y. Something Y sauce. Nettie. Here, look. Something with a Y on the end. Could it be soy sauce? No, it's been a very big long bottle for Newcastle upon Tyne written at the bottom. Newcastle on Tyne. I've got a horrible feeling I'm going to get very wet. That's unusual, I don't get much pink. The bottles are, yes. Obviously different bottles, different prices. I like finding not just the brands that have gone, but the brands that are still going. So Ho sauce is now HP sauce. A lot of the breweries that these beer bottles are don't exist anymore. I think this one will just be plain, I guess. I love finding stuff with labels on. I'm trying to be careful. Ooh, which as it's me, that's not the easiest thing in the world. One bottleneck. Bone. Oven dish. This is all new. So we're going to have a dirt wreck. I won't be holding that branch. When I'm throwing stuff down, some nice stuff just rolls. Oh, look. That's transfers, so that's not too early. The early 1900s. Nazia, how are you doing? It's not a full bottle in that hole, I think it is. Right, what have I got here? Can't read that out. Get up on your feet. Ooh, heck. That's very slippy. I think that's the full bottle. Let's have a look. Ow, nettles. Ouch, ow, it's stuck in the ankles. Yes, full bottle. Happy days. Let's have a look. I'm not doing very well today for hitting myself. Lovely aqua bottle. It's got a little chip in the corner. What else have we got? We've got bits of teapot. I found a piece of pottery and I'm kicking myself. It was for a princess. It was royal memorabilia, and I can't think what princess it would be. Whether it would, well, it could have been Queen Elizabeth. No, it wouldn't have been. She wasn't in line then. One of her birthdays. And it's a spot down here somewhere, and it's driving me mad. I left it because I'll never find it again. That's the thing. When she oh, my ankle's killing me. I got stung. How are we going to get back out is the question. Think down and up. There's a huge piece of pottery down there. I wonder if that could be it. We'll have a look. Oh, it's in nettles again now. No, I don't think it is it. Oh, please, Shazza, don't fall over. No, it's not. Lovely old blue and white hand painted. Big beer bottle there. A nice piece of pottery. Right, I need to make my way back up. hopefully without face planting. Bits of my yard. What, pray tell, is that? Paint off something, I think. There's some more properties down here. I'll just check it to see if I can find the princess thing. Now that's huge. Nope, can't see it. Under all this coal. Got some beer bottles down there. A handle. Big fancy handle. I wish that I thought I was going to have a bit of luck and find a whole grain bottle. Oh, nails on my elbow as well. I mean, that shoe was huge, and those nails are still in really good condition. Your legs have all jacked up. I've strung my ankle. I've strung my elbow. As I do. Right, we're going to go back through that. Oh, put the coat back in here, hopefully bug free. Oh, sorry, I'm pulling you around. Oh, sorry, I'm pulling you around as I'm trying to put the coat back in the bag. Right, let's go back to the other pile. We need to get down the bank there. Yes, we need Buddy in working order. If I was small enough, I could squeeze through there to get down to it. But I'm too tall. Oh, heck. Too tall. Just stab myself in the forehead. Really happy with that little writing stylus. Really happy with that. What's that on my forehead? I had a spider between my eyes. Oh, jeez, that wasn't fun. Okay, Talika. Oh, heck. Slipping and sliding. This shall be interesting. Now that was pretty. Detail in that. It's printed on one side. Big dish. You've never drank a cup of coffee? Why, Angela? Have you just never thought, like, the smell or just never fancied it? Oh, that's a bit iffy. Incredibly soft, shall we say? Okay. Oh, I'll put it in my shoe. Right. I don't think we're going to see much on this side. Go back up the top. Where they've been busy. This way. Still not found my handle off that big jug, Toby jug. I'm back into daylight. That's a shame, that. Cobalt blue is part of this. Cobalt blue. Do love cobalt blue. That is a strip of lead. Strip of lead. How did I miss that? Another pipe piece. Huge demijohn and skinny little pipe piece. That was a really small pipe piece. Was that a lady's, do you think? When you see these two together, look at the difference. Ooh. 800 quid, wow. Do you think you'd ever get back into them? Right, hang on. I've got another part of shoe. You have an eyelet and a piece of leather. It's another part of shoe. I thought that was another piece of leather. It's metal. If there was one bird you could have for joyride, which would it be? Shine like a diamond. Wow, that was huge. Have a look at that. I might have a look in that top as well, because I've been having a play around in that. Look at the size of that bottle. Enormous. A magnum. Not Magnum PI, a magnum. Yeah, we're going to have a rummage. That would have been a very nice little bottle. Again, possibly a relish. Huge masonry pieces. Another pipe. Yeah, very intensive looking. Hyacinth liqueur. Why? Why would that be your choice? I'm looking at that. It's a rib. That was someone's dinner, I think. Or someone's pet. Could have been a pet. We're going to have a scooch around in that, I think. Dizzy ducks. I shouldn't stand up. Alan, how are you doing? Alan, we're getting all mucky. Well mucky. Look at the size of the rim of that jug. I like finding things with labels. If you find anything with a label, do not touch the label. That's got to be a window ledge, surely. She's snoring. You've had a busy few days. No idea what that was. So far, when they've been here, they've been really haphazard. So I'm hoping they've missed some stuff. Right, we're going to have a scoot around in it. Face stone. Another oyster shell. Look at the pearlisation on that. Salty, how are you doing? Salty, we've got metal buttons that I think had a material on them. We've had kids' styluses from Writing on Slate. We've had some lovely pottery, a couple of interesting bottles. And what do you have on you? Now that's a big old bottle, bubble top. Robert. Haven't seen that name before. Robert. Yeah, Jamie gave me a pinpointer. I don't think a pinpointer would do much here. There's another piece of pipe. And there's that much metal in all this, is the issue. That was another fancy teapot. Like a wood pattern teapot. Oh, I need to stand up a sec. Ouchie. I can see stuff in there. It's calling me. Ooh, and it dropped you. I think Gareth said you can set a detector to different parameters to knock out other sounds. Is that right? Now that was really pretty. What did I do? Oh, they're kind of in my bag. Kind of got a bit overexcited and forgot to put them on, and then it got to the point of no return. Kind of. I do it all the time. Get way overexcited and kind of forget to put them on. And then it gets to the point of, well, what's the point? Oh, and 2 partial shoes we've had as well. Lots of really pretty pottery. We're going to have a dig around in that. Oh, I've got muck in my shoe. Yeah, I'll put it on. Right, 2 secs in the bag. They're really good gloves, actually. They've got the other claw gloves. Turn yourself into a mole. But one of the fingers fell off. What am I doing? I can stand you up. Hang on. If I can remember how to do it. Where are we going to stand you? There. See, I lost one. Dirty Herbert. And the legend that is Jamie. Right. So we've got an ink bottle. That looks like it was an ink bottle. Yeah, move it down. But when they put enamelled it, see that stain just there? They screwed up. It's not got on the bottom. Maybe it's the seconds. What are you? Metal hook. Bit of another pipe. Sit further down, why don't you? Right, let's have a look. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's start over here. That is a little dinky, tiny little. We're going to call that a mouse bone. It's a bit big for a mouse. A bird. Plain white. That, I think, is part of. Maybe not. No, it's not. Or could it be? Hang on. No, it could be. I think they're the same piece. Ah, how are you doing? I'm going to show you something. Hang on. I'm at the Victorian dump. And I've emptied this bag out to get them out. They're put in here for safety, so I don't lose them. Right, oh, you see this? The Victorian children used that as a stylus. So that was their writing pen. So when they were writing, doing the homework and doing the schoolwork on slate, that little stylus they used to do the work, to write with. How cool is that? And we have pretty pipe, pretty detailed pipe. Mona, how are you doing? And here we've got, found this button. It's a metal button. I think you can just about make out the detail on it. I think it's had upholstery on it, so that was covered in material. The back's still in one piece. It hasn't got a maker's mark on it. I was hoping for a maker's mark. Now these are intriguing me, and I don't know what they're from. There's a few of them. A little piece of wood, and they're all painted green at the top. Not sure why. We've got a very big pipe. I think it's possibly the guy from Gateshead, Tiffin. Now, he delivered pipes for his dad when he was 6-year-old. And as he got older, he took the business on. And he actually became the mayor of Gateshead in about 1869, I think. Got the bottles up there. I don't know, there's a few of them, buddy. I found like 3 or 4 of them so far. And I've got no idea what they are. We've got a big old nail. I mean, it wouldn't be sea fishing. That would have been nice if it was in one piece. Probably a relish bottle. I've got similar bottles at home. I've got a theory. A lot of the bottles I've got still got the labels on. Like that one. It's got part of its label. And you can actually read them. Let them dry. You get a really, really soft makeup brush and you gently dust them. But they have to be bone dry or you're going to take that label off. And I've managed to ID them through just partial labels. I've got one. I'll show Nessie it. And then she had a brainwave. And it's Wilkinson's sword. a Wilkinson sword bottle, just from a partial label to it. I like that. I'm really, really, really happy with that little stylus. This is it a milk jug? What is it? So that end and that end, they were attached. You've got that pourer. Don't know. Frack, you're a legend. You are a little legend, you. That one's a very bold one. Ooh, this is a huge, huge pipe. And it's from the man I was just telling you about. It's got Date's head on that side, and it'll have Tiffin on the back. Yeah, you're going to be able to make this one out. There you go, that's Mr. Tiffin. Cheep, cheep. Cheep, cheep this morning. The little monkey, I could hear a funny noise, but I couldn't see him. And lo and behold, he was behind, snuggled in, underneath a giant teddy bear from my daughter. Oh, a little jam jar. A reddish jar. That bottle, someone's broken it as they got it out. That's a shame. Now this one, the EJ Finn, it's the biggest, fattest pipe I've found of his so far. So that's interesting. Oh, do you know what? He doesn't, he just follows us. He just walks behind us if I shout him. Or if I'm knocking around. He just follows us around like the dogs. He's a funny little character, he's Cheep Cheep. Right, we'll have a look back on here. I get sidetracked a lot. Can I get those? What do you have on you? Your beer bottle. And another Carrick and Riddell. Carla and Brampton. Beer bottle. I'd love to be able to do something with the glass as well. But I haven't quite worked out as yet what I would do with it. The pottery would be lovely to mosaic. Really nice to mosaic. And that was fancy. Goes, Howie, how are you doing? Good to see you, Howie. I hope all's well with you. How fine that green is. Really fine. Right, let's get back over here. And gently, without falling with it, give some of this a push down. I am finding a few pieces of the same mason jug over there. How's things, Mona, anyway? If you don't know Mona, Mona's got a fantastic channel. And as for us, well, she's a legend, as is her lovely other half, Joe Rick. If you don't know, do you want to put, if you're still there, you want to put your link in, put yours in. There you go, to some of the most fabulous places. Pretty teacup. It's very ooh, it's got material. We have material. What is that? So we've got some material. What is that? Ooh, I'm intrigued. So we've got some material. Also in tripod out. I can move the material out of the way. Your guess is as good as mine. I found a shawl here, but it was just too degraded. So we have some paint, some Victorian paint, some Victorian ink. Find a lot of red ink. My little ink pot with the Queen of Sheba and the gold in is amazing. 98%, you sure? Are you sure it's 98? Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Hang on, give it a clean up. There's some red bars. There's a tiny chip on that side. Looking for a mark on the bottom. There's no mark on it. Nice piece of earthware. So I'm just gently pushing this down to see what rolls out. Big piece of metal. Nick and Nick sent me these. I had some a long time ago. They are long gone. But they're really handy. It's just that I've lost that one. I've got the left-hand side glove as well. Ooh, dizzy ducks. Be careful, Shazit. Got another egg cup. Little porcelain egg cup. A big bowl. Yes, I would agree with the... No, well, yeah, you are. So, is Irish been looking forward to some nice tight squeezes? My idea of hell. Gareth is the bravest lunatic I know. Is he going to be in for a shock? So that's been part of the painting, I think. 100%. Oh, a piece of pipe. A mark pipe. It would be lovely to find a full pipe. So we've got more of that again. Painted white. It's got to have been a window. 90. Wow, well, you've got a hot day coming in, Angela. Hang on. Lloydies, can you ask me a question? I've been wanting you to come in. Look, I've been waiting for you to come in. You sat in the chat bigging up Kaz while she was saying that I am part of a group that's trying to get your channel removed from YouTube. Why didn't you correct her? Why are you letting a lie like that? Are you telling her that? If someone's not telling the truth, you correct them. So where does she get that idea from? Could someone block him, please? I've been waiting for him to come in so I can say that to him. Don't lie about me. You sat there while I was slagged off and lied about you. So bye-bye. Don't come back. Block him. Don't want you here. Don't do lies. Sorry about that, people. Ooh, we've got paper. Hang on, no, I haven't got a shoe. Well, it could be a card out of a shoe. It's really fine leather. Today we've been finding lots of fragments of shoes. Rusted, how are you doing? Oh man, I just people talking crap. I'm trying to incite some hate. Yeah, out my chat. Don't want you back. Oh, I didn't block him, but he sat there while Kaz was saying that me and some others. She did a live slagging me off for about an hour and a half the other day, naming my channel. All sorts of stuff, saying that I was a part of a group that's going around trying to get Lloydie's channel taken down off of YouTube. Shut up. And he sat there in the chat and he let her talk crap like that without correcting it. Looked like he was loving it. So, bye-bye. Didn't have a problem with you, Lloydie. You can disrespect me like that and let someone else tell lies on your behalf. Bye-bye. Oh, this is interesting. Look at that. We've got some very fancy glasswork. It's all right. The stuff she's been doing, the lies she's been telling, welcome to her. Yeah, they do, man. It's the lies. I can't stand the lies at all. Oh my God, I just crapped my pants. I thought that was a huge bug. Oh, God. Yeah, just talking absolute crap. Had a man on the channel calling me worse than. I don't even speak to him. I blocked him over a year ago. I don't like that kind of person. And just the lies. Lots and lots and lots of lies. Oh, we've got blue ink. So we've got an ink bottle close by. You've got the heavy pigmentation of the blue ink. I've been waiting for him to come in. I wanted to ask him, Howie, why. Thank you very much. Thank you. Saying crap like she can have 50 to 100 people come and do her bidding for her, whatnot. And it's like, stop it. Stop with the lies. Stop with the lies. I blocked her for the lies and trying to get money out of people. Stories about I've got no food in for weeks at a time. Emails, playing people, trying to get money out of them. Then buying lots of crap off YouTube. And within a week saying that they've got no food, they're starving again. Start drinking alcohol, saying that they drink alcohol because it stops them feeling hungry. Buy food, not alcohol. And stop lying. Constantly. I've asked her and I've asked her and I've asked her to stop talking about me, to leave me alone. I blocked her for that reason, the lies. And I could see that trying to play with people for money. And I wasn't having that happening in my chat at all. So I blocked her. And ever since, fake stories of being bullied, there's nothing going on. More of that blue, it's a beautiful blue. Oh yeah, the lies. Thank you, Daniel. Saying she's going to set 50 to 100 people on. Just waiting for them to do something and she'll get this 50 to 100 people on. Whatever. But thank you, Art. Thank you a lot for coming in. Exactly, Art. But she sat getting hammered for 3 or 4 days at a time saying she drinks the alcohol because it stops her feeling hungry. Buy food. She was sat playing someone. She didn't have a clue. They were trolling her, but they'd said they would send her money. So she was emailing them, but she had no food. Sat eating dry bread in front of them. Sat eating dry cereal out of a box in front of them. All the time she's drinking alcohol. And it's just, stop buying crap off YouTube if you can't afford it. Stop lying and manipulating and conning people. It's literally conning people. Now, I got a... I'll leave that. When someone calls you an ambulance and you leave your microphone on, people can hear you in the background telling the ambulance drivers that you're all right. I'm all right, I'm all right. Yeah, a waste of resources. I need to drink this down dry mouth thing. Like, you see, this is the thing, though. This is the thing, Mona. She doesn't outright ask for money. I've never said she does. But she constantly tells people she's got no food. She's had no food for 4 days. Another 3 days isn't going to be bad. I drink alcohol. It stops me feeling hungry. Or she drinks cases of pop because it stops her feeling hungry. Buy food. Stop buying stuff off channels on YouTube. Buy food. A month's money. A week later, she's saying that she's running out of stuff, while she can hear her cracking open a bottle of alcohol in the background. Joyride, she's done my head. Thank you, Pixie, thank you so much. And that muppet that she had on a panel that was violent to his ex, he kidnapped his own kid, and she thinks he's truthful. I'm in a syndicate. No, actually, I am part funding, sending Nutter to Spain to pop him off. And that's truthful, is it? It's crazy. Absolutely nuts. So they can all go and swivel. Ah, yeah, Joe, right. It's just constant. Like I said, she doesn't outright ask for money, but she's constantly telling them that she's got nothing. She's got no food. Had no food for days. She's got no food for another week. Bully. Bull, 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 bull. Angela, it was so funny. He's nuts. He is absolutely stone cold crazy nuts. But for some reason, he's got me in his head. He doesn't like travelling Tim. So he's been ranting about me. He was ranting about me this morning. You think, just sit on top of your hill and shut up. Yeah, she's very manipulative, very manipulative. And the lies, like Nessie in chat. What was she saying about Nessie? She said so much about Nessie, and none of it is true. But she gets people feeling sorry for her, saying that she's being bullied, that it hasn't stopped. She was never bullied. I've never seen anyone bully her. In fact, she's the only one that's been going on and on and on. And everyone's just ignored her until she did that like an hour and a half, on and on about me. Saying she was going to set people on us and this, that, that. Okay. All because I blocked her. It's mental. It's nuts. Joyride, him. The stuff that was coming out of his mouth is like, right. Yeah. Yeah, Nessie called her out. She saw right through her and all. And she's been called worse than crap ever since. Jamie, our lovely blistering barnacles, right? She was getting stuff sent to him, and he would send her prizes that she never said she wins, or stickers or whatever. She was getting them sent to him, and for Jamie to send it on. And it's amazing how many parcels from Jamie she said that she didn't get, and she was going to channel owners saying that she didn't get them. And I said to Jamie at the time, don't do it again. Please don't do it again. Alex, how are you doing? Because I saw what was coming, and sure enough, she's been saying that Jamie, she doesn't think, was sending the parcels, he was keeping them for himself. Jamie sends me stuff all the time. He sends people all over the world stuff. Yeah, it's me, Nessie, and Blister and Barnacles in chat. She was threatening us with your people. She's put the mushroom against her name, and she's decided that she can click her fingers and your guys will come and do a shit for her. Exactly, Mona. Yeah, supposedly got lost. Like, literally all of them, Angela. That's the thing, literally all of them. Sure enough, she started saying that she doesn't think Jamie sent them, that he's kept them for himself. But she was running to the channel owners, I presume expecting them to send stuff out again. A double whammy. And it's just frustrating because some people are buying the lies. Oh, that's the thing. She shut down another channel and started a new one. She said she was hacked. She said she was advised by somebody to start a new channel because she was getting bullied. She forgot a password. Then on a new channel, she couldn't go live because me, Jamie, or Nessie had reported her. YouTube were investigating her because of us. No, she had under 50 subs. Couldn't go live because of that. And she had people doing lives for her, trying to rally up troops to get her be able to go live again. And it turned out that she hadn't verified her account, and that's why. But she was inciting all this hate our way, well, mainly just Jamie and Nessie's. They'd reported her, and she was being investigated because of them. It's just lies. Never any apologies. She just rolls with the lies and doubles down on them. It's like, stop it. I've asked her repeatedly to stop talking about me, and she won't at all. She's putting my channel name in private chat behind lives, telling people if they want to see it. Oh, well, she's also sending out her email address with her PayPal for when she gets monetized so they can donate straight to her. And it's constant shit like that. And she says she's the one that's being bullied. She's doing it. I've not mentioned her name until about 2 days ago when I kind of let myself down like I am today. I had a bit of a rant and I actually named her on the community post. Ever since I blocked her. She got really brave because she was drunk the other night. She named me, she named Nessie, she named a couple of others. I won't go into that. I don't think they'd want that. I don't give a shit, bloody, 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 blah. I'm naming them, murder. What have we done? People can block you because they don't like you. You cannot bully them into having your back or accepting your shit because it's not going to happen. Not going to happen at all. And it's constant. Angela, it's the lies. That's what gets me the most. It's the lies. Constant lies. And some people that I thought had the intelligence to spot it are taking it all in and they're encouraging it. And it's like, come on, man. Oh, the vile and disgusting emails that I was meant to have sent. So vile and disgusting that the person wouldn't show them. I put the email up on my community page. The person themselves told her that she had been told what was in the emails and that they weren't vile or disgusting. Did she apologise for lying? No, 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 no. That email wasn't disgusting and vile. It was fact. That's all I've said about her. Fact. Now, Lloydie going across there, sitting in the chat, letting a lie about me and others, soaking it all up, getting his little violin out. She was lying, barefaced lying, and he sat there, didn't correct her at all. Not one bit. You know what I mean? He's obviously at home now, he's loving every second of it, so he can bash on. They all can. So, sorry about that little rant. Done my head in. How are you doing, Alice? I don't normally rant. Yeah, do you know what, Jory? I blocked her a couple of months ago. You know, when she started doing lives, we go in a couple. But then saw that the can't go to the food bank, I've got no food in. And a lovely person sent her money to go and get food. She went and bought a bag of crisps, a pack of smokes, and a loaf of bread. That was it. You know what I mean? Alice, yeah. She spent an hour and a half slagging me off the other day with my name. And I haven't really responded to her. I've asked her to leave me alone, but she obviously can't do that. But, yeah, Mona, watch her. Rusted, hang on, 2 secs. I'll give you a range. 2 secs. Not that off. So yeah, she seems to think that she's your supporters are her supporters. You know, they're going to back her up and sort us lot out. Well, you know, you've heard that, but it's crazy. It wouldn't be so bad if anything was true, but it's not. And I'm gutted. I am gutted about some people that are believing it. There are some people believing it, and I thought they would know better. But of course, it's down to them. Oh yeah, Alice, but no one said a damn thing about her. No one's bullied her. No one said anything to her. That's the thing. Oh yeah, I didn't want to name you. I didn't want to say you, Buddy. But yeah, she's named Buddy as well. Making out we were all a little gang going around YouTube destroying channels and taking channels down. No, you can just see a bullshit. Right, she's not outright asking for money. I'll say it again, right? She's not outright asking for money. But the way she's telling good, kind, nice people that she's got no food, and the way she was working one constantly, and she'd let slip that she'd been emailing them, telling them that she's not had food for days, blah, blah, blah. She emailed me the same. I got an email from her long before, when I was still speaking to her, saying that she had no food, she couldn't get anything from the food bank. So I simply answered back saying, yeah, same boat, I'm skint, sorry. I didn't fall for it. But it's not outright begging. She's not asking for the money, but she's putting pressure on people. I've got no food, I've not got this, while she's sat steaming drunk. You know what I mean? It's just balls. I mean, she was talking for him. I don't know if you saw. I don't know if you saw it. Hang on, I froze a little bit. I froze. There you go. Lady Lucy, how are you doing? Yeah, but she does the old sympathy vote. I'm being bullied. I've got no food. And just inciting utter hatred with some of the stuff that she's coming out with and that she's threatening people with. I mean, she was on about young Joyride. Apparently, he'd been in the background emailing her, asking her who it was all about, and that he'd blocked those people because he saw that they were trouble. She brought up me not being in his channel anymore. I left for my own reasons. I left to stop trying to tell stories that aren't true. That's another one of her little fairy tales talking for other people. She can bash on. Right, we're going to go up through that. We're going to wade through all those nettles again and those brambles. Right, I'm really, really sorry about ranting, but I've kind of had enough. Yeah, Angela, start saying that she drinks alcohol because it stops her feeling hungry when she's got no food. People are falling for it. People are sending her money. It's mad. Absolutely mad that they're sending her money. She sat rolling drunk. She sat steaming drunk. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Have a good one. Oh, it's 2 p.m. Nice one. I will. There was paranoia going on. I'm putting it down to paranoia. Joyride. So the thing I can put it down to, right? And the rants. Some of them rants that are aimed at me. People overpowering. Having discussions about what wasn't on screen. Which I apologise for. Making it all about them. This, that, t'other. I was getting blanked. I was getting ignored. The atmosphere was horrible. Some people hadn't been in my channel for months. Yeah, you get your noses turned up at you if you're not there all day, every day, like I was. And I just thought, no. The final straw was when they started going live on top of me, saying it was for watch hours. Oh, sticky, really. When they're not monetized, I am. They're doing it to keep viewers over on their channel rather than friends of mine come over to mine. And I said, that's fine. Everyone that wants to stay here, you're welcome to stay here. I'll just go off and do my own thing. And I've done that ever since. I'm much happier. I've just got time. I'm not sat in a live stream for hours and then doing my own. I'm kind of doing when I want and how I want. And I'm really enjoying that. I would never, ever tell anyone where to go. I'll do daft games like that. I don't care. But whatever I'm meant to have done, I ain't got a clue. haven't got a clue. I was gutted. I was absolutely gutted that I was getting done to me what was done to me. Because all I'd ever done was support, all I'd ever done was be there. From the start of lives to the end of lives. Welcoming people in, keeping their attention, people in chat. But no, not good enough. And I kind of obviously wasn't in use anymore. Art, thank you so much for coming. Will do. Love you too, chicks. Thank you for coming in and saying what you have. Thank you. So everything's, I've done my own thing. But I've never been able to work out what I did wrong. I just can't. So chalked it down to experience and moved on. Goo, how are you, beautiful Goo? Goo, look at that sky. I'm amazed we haven't been rained on. Amazed. Those big old pine trees. I'm amazed they still stand. They're one of the highest points in the town and the wind blows through here. If you don't know art, go over and see it. And Arts of the Heart, Jarek. Lovely, lovely people. I adore them. They've kind of got my values. The love of outside. Well, you're still there, Rob. Have I given you juicy gossip for tonight? Someone I generally thought was a friend. That's what bugged us the most. I was taking my friends through, and then he starts going live on top of me when he rants and raves at anybody else that dare put a video up when he was live. It's kind of hypocritical. And the paranoia rants, like, right, okay, I'm done. And that's when I left. I'm polite, I'm respectful. If ever I bump into, but yeah, done. Stormy, what have you been up to, Stormy? Stormy, what? See, in the winter, do you get really dark mornings and nights? Well, yeah. That's why I'm not there anymore. I left. I didn't like the way I was being treated, and I was just being ignored. Like, I wasn't welcome there anymore. And the way he did me with going live on top of me when it's one of the things he absolutely hates and rants about. Like, wow. So I left. Rusted, lovely to see you. So I didn't give you a wrench earlier. I'm on StreamYard, so I can't see at all. Here's another walking channel. If you've missed the rant about the woman, there's a big rant about the woman. Yeah, man. I mean, you go back in the live streams over there and you can see it. I mean, I was blank. Good afternoon, Mr. Magpie. How's your wife and family? Oh, yeah, I need another magpie. We can't just see one magpie. One for sorrow. We need another one for joy. Yeah. And everyone else's link's getting bashed up apart from mine. That made us laugh. That did make us giggle. And there were plans afoot. I think my hair's relatively branch and stick free. Normally I come out of there looking like I've been pulled through a bush backwards. D. Johns, how are you doing? Jay, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Nah, it was crap, but that's why I wasn't around. I just took the choice to walk away and do exactly what I said I was going to do and just do me. And I'm loving that. It's a bit like a pressure off the way things have gone. I dreaded going in because of all that. I like fun, I like laughter. Joyride, isn't it? It's a miracle looking at that sky. Oops, sorry. I don't think it's far away though. Dale, it's all right. Dale, love you. You are angel work in this all earth. Saxon, I've got an envelope for you. Posting it. Hopefully over the weekend. So if you get a letter from England, it's from me. Okay, Mona. Black Forest Gatto. Nessie's been after some Black Forest Gatto. She thought she bought a Black Forest Gatto and it was chocolate. Oh, and if you buy something thinking it's something else, it never tastes good enough. What's everyone got on this weekend? The sky doesn't look good. Just delayed it there. Like I've got to buy hot cross buns. And they haven't been regular hot cross buns, they've been chocolate ones. And I thought, I'll give it a go, see what it's like. They're not nice. Not nice at all. You're getting your rod out? What you getting your rod in? That's the question. Diva, Robin Shark is live. And he's a very, very funny guy. Very funny guy. Oh, cool. I don't think I've heard of that one. I'll have to look it up. Queen and Country. If you haven't got Rob, click the bell. He's a very, very funny guy. He's not got a bad voice on him either. No, it's Holly. Do you know what? We've had torrential rain here. Last weekend was bad. Fair bit of light. Have you had much lightning there? We had a bit, not as much as I wanted. The threatening us with the warnings for lightning. And nothing happened. It's raining there, Jamie. I can feel the old splitter splatter as we're going. Yeah, you be careful down those mines, mister. Oh, I'm sorry, Dale. It'll work out. It might not be as bad as you think it is. If you're sad, my email's on my channel, email me. We'll have a crack, we'll talk it through. Stormy, yeah, it's about I want to say 18, 19 degrees. So it's not cold. Mary, how are you doing? It doesn't look it. It doesn't look warm, but it is. I've like got t-shirt on with my nettled elbow. Watching those clouds, it's nearly school run time. And I think I'm going to get wet. All right. Because you now shows that in comment sections and that now, don't you? Your tag thingamajiggy. I've actually come out of there relatively unscathed. I've got nettle stings all around one ankle, my elbow. I don't think I have cut my, well, I have cut my hand, but it's only like a little bit. I mean, you nails, damn it. We'll have a sit for a couple of minutes on that. Over we go. And nettled my elbow, and that's about it. That's really good for me. I'll normally end up with cuts and bruises and strained muscles from doing the splits. Yeah, right, touch a fishing, Mick and Nick. We'll be live tomorrow. Brilliant live all day fishing. We crack on and chat. And there's my lovely Frack. Old friend is Frack. That guy looks monkey. And then you've got Diva, you've got Rob, he does lives on a night time. Flicks a bell for Rob. Holly's community page still has us giggling. She said she was going to start doing one a day. I can't wait. Good crack. So I've got some good lives coming up this weekend. Ooh, yummy, Mary. Can't beat fresh strawberries. Lovely. Yeah, I can feel the odd little splash of rain, just a little bit. I think it's going to blow over. They're moving quite fast. See, I live on a hilltop, so the lightning is a lot closer. Okay, I love lightning. Yes, Goose, storm. And if you haven't got Nessie on Nessie's Nuggets, can you go and give her a tickle? Tim, how you doing? Yeah, Tim, I've had a bit of a rant. Well, quite a lot of a rant. About the last third, possibly. I did mention you, but in a good way. Yeah, I miss you when you're not around, Joy, right? But you know I am. So thank you, lovely lot, for joining me. I'm going to get home, get my hands washed before I have to go to school and look like a tramp. I think they worry about me sometimes, you know. Well, I'm quite often a bit bedraggled when it's school time. But yeah. CNC, good to see you. All right, Mary. I'm just about to go. CNC, it's on a school pick-up time for me. I'm going to have to motor back down that hill. Thank you for coming in, you lot. Sorry about ranting. I'll regret it later. I always do. Try to keep a dignified silence, but sometimes it gets a little bit much. So I'll see you all around. Oh, mine are always crazy. You know that, CNC. Willow the Roman chip. Ooh, nice one, Frack. I wish it was here. All right, I'll see you at Gallus on Sunday night for his premiere. It's going to be a good one. All right, see you soon. Thank you so much for coming in. Bye now.